Sheesh. Good morning, everyone. It is 26 degrees Fahrenheit here in the parking lot this morning. Oh man, I wonder if the usual suspects have already began marching around in little circles screaming, the show is over. Boom. Doctor Who is done. Boom. Because I was glancing at an article today that Shooty Got was been attached to a Stranger on a Train type thriller. And I didn't get a chance to get to the title right to get up and go get in the shower. So it's like, yeah, they're going to be out, yeah, Shooty quit. He got tired of the woke nonsense, blah, 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 blah. I'm not kidding. There's so much blah, blah going on out there, it's just enough to drive you insane. Oh, oh man, it just, people wonder why I tend to avoid spending a whole lot of time on the internet itself anymore, and it's because it's all negativity. Because negativity gets the money, negativity gets the praise, or if you're a fake person pretending to be positive, then all of a sudden you're the big shit. Meanwhile, truth tellers, people who tell it straight to your face and don't have to pay people to watch, are the ones who get left in the dust. They don't want to hear it. No one wants to hear the truth because the truth is painful. The truth is reality. And the more we distort reality, the happy we are, especially when we distort it in our favor. And that's exactly what's going on in a lot of these groups, subgroups, and all that out there. They can't face the reality, so they create a new one. And then when you don't want to participate in it, they'll start passing laws to make you participate in it. And that right there is when you have a problem. But yes, it is Valentine's Day, and I believe this was yet another made-up holiday to make money. And like Sweetest Day was a complete fabrication. I think Valentine's Day is the same thing. I have to go look it up again. Someone asked you about President's Day the other day. I said, no, we don't get President's Day anymore. We haven't gotten President's Day off in years. And I'm glad you're enjoying Torchwood. There's a lot of great episodes in there, but I'm going to warn you right now. Enjoy them while they last. Children on Earth is fantastic, but then comes Miracle Day. Oh. I'll wait and see what your opinion is on that. Okay, I'm not going to say any more. But also, yeah, I was sitting here the other night thinking, how many freaking versions of the Doctor are running around now with Tennant's face? Oh, well. Yeah, I'll put it to you this way. I would rather sit through Manos, The Hands of Fate, minus the Mystery Science Theater track. Everybody remember that with Mystery Science Theater, the volumes they'd send, sometimes they give you the movie, that they had to review it, it's uncut. Oh my God. That's got to be one of the worst movies I have seen in my lifetime, Manos, The Hands of Fate. I was like, but once again, ladies and germs, keep your feet on the ground, but keep reaching for the stars, I believe, as the one fellow once said, Casey Kasem. I'm not kidding. It's going to get to the point now where no one's going to be allowed to voice Scooby-Doo because Scooby-Doo's a dog, and you have to be a dog to voice a dog character in a cartoon. I'm taking a breather. It's just sometimes the world just twists my mind at the point it makes me insane. But yeah, Shooty has landed a project he's working on, and that's one of the reasons why they filmed these first two series back to back. And of course, the usual guys are on Twitter still going, "I'm being spoiled." I had somebody who literally left my Facebook group, and I'm like, "We have a picture. We don't know," because I had put up pictures of Verada Sethu with the doctor, and I'm like, okay, we know that it's in Miami where they're at. We don't know what time period. We can only guess by the clothing in the cars. We don't know what the story is. We don't know who the enemy is. We don't know if there's well, there will be an alien race involved because we don't do those kind of stories anymore. Reddit, 4chan are like, they're kind of like Twitch and all that crap. They're forum things and all that. And 95% of the shit you get off there just ain't true. There is every now and then where, you know, like the broken clock, it does get it right twice a day. But be very, very wary of stuff you get off 4chan and Reddit. There are literally so many things out there that I don't even bother like I'm on Tumblr, I'm on this, I'm on that. And I'm like, what the hell's Tumblr? Back in my day, a tumbler was a plastic cup. It's like, why are you in a plastic cup? But okay, or something like that. But the good news is, though, R.R. Haywood's announced that he's going to be he already sent off the latest things for the Undead series to the proofreader. I mentioned that yesterday, which means I'm really excited. Which means in a few months, maybe a year, we'll start getting the following chapters of that, which I've been looking forward to for a while now, because it's very rare when I'll pick up a book series and listen to it over and over and over again, still laugh, cry, or go berserk when I hear stuff in it. And the Undead series is one of them. It's not your atypical zombie book. I literally picked it up because I was like, I got into post-apocalyptic zombie books for a long time, and I was like, after a while, I was sick of them because some were just ridiculous. And then I was like, okay, I'll give this one a shot, and I do not regret it one iota. Wow. See, what are the buzzwords for today? I have to get in the algorithm. I got to mention Swift, boyfriend, Kansas City Chiefs, football. I told you about David Tennant being back months before that happened. He watches this channel. A lot of them do. So I have friends of mine who are in the industry, and I thank goodness for them every day. People who still trying to get me stuff, even though it's under the huge armored shield of Bad Wolf Studios. I notice how if I don't put Doctor Who News on a video, nobody shows up. Because they think I'm going to leak something. Or he said he's coming back again next season. Okay, that's all. All right, someone's been... My throat's drying out. Anita Dobson said something about having worked with Tennant or something like that, or about Tennant being back. And a lot of people are saying now that Tennant will be back in the season finale. I can't remember if they meant this coming series or the following one. And that's where that's coming from. So once again, it could just be she was talking about Tenet being back in general. I want more proof. I want data on the table. I want something I can look at. Because even I didn't believe it when I had a source of mine telling me that Sasha Dewan was going to be the master. And I'm like, oh, come on, really? You got to be joking. And you even heard me saying, look, I put it in the rumor pile because we had no picture of, Sasha on set or Sasha, doing anything. And sure enough, he was right. Heck, I was even on Legend of the Traveling TARDIS telling him that David Tennant's, who's the next Doctor going to be? I go, David, me and one other person, David Tennant. I think that was Gwendolyn Wilkins. No, it wasn't Gwendolyn. It was, damn, my brain's erased. She's one of my followers on Facebook. That's not her. It's going to hit me in a half hour, her name. And I'll feel bad. But she was one of the other people who said it's David Tennant. Yeah, well, I think because she's got same hairstyle as Gwen. I don't know. See, I just had a brain fart there. It happens every now and then. It was great. Now it's going to poke my brain until I remember who it was exactly. It's someone I haven't talked to in a while, so it's going to take me a couple minutes for the hard drive to catch up. I feel bad too because I actually enjoy this author's work. At least stuff she's done like Binge Watcher's Guide and stuff like that. And it's on the tip of my mind too. It pisses me off when this happens. I'll remember just when I'm walking in the door. I'm not kidding. It just, ugh. So once again, be very, very careful what you read, what you see. Remember, Nita Dobson apparently said some stuff in an interview, and people are, jumping up and down saying it must mean this, it must mean that. I want to see more data. I want to see more sources and all that before I start going, okay, Tennant's back again. Okay, because if they're, I feel kind of bad because I'm hoping RTD isn't using poor David as a crutch. Because then again, at the same time, maybe, Georgia's slipping poor RTD some money to keep him out of the house. Every time that poor man's home for any length of time, poor Georgia winds up pregnant. He's a happy, horny Scottish lad, after all. Well, folks, I have got to get going inside, so please take care of yourselves out there. Be kind, be calm, be safe. It's on the tip of my mind, too, that name. I know the second I end the stream, I'm going to remember it. But she's the one lady on Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. She was the only other person to bring up David Tennant being back. And that was, I guess, a ways ago. So it'll hit me. I feel bad, too, because, oh. So take care of yourselves. We'll see you on the flip side. Enjoy your Wednesday. Have a great day, everyone.